Hello everybody, how are you? This is Mike Andrew, once again providing a short video with practical insights as it applies to business and leadership. I want to really focus on something very, very practical and something we all control. It's all about, for those of you that aspire to be in leadership or to demonstrate leadership, it has nothing to do with your title or role, whether you're a senior executive to an individual contributor, right out of college. It has to do with the ability and the desire to step up when no one else will. And that is how you start demonstrating leadership. I want to illustrate it with two examples. One, years ago when I was studying for my MBA in the Boston area, and going for an MBA, by the way, you have to maintain a 3.0 average or you don't graduate. So not only is there the pressure to get at least a 3.0, but you're also competing or studying with very serious-minded students, those that have a career ambition. They're going for the MBA on their own choice because they're focusing on their career. So you're there with serious students and you have to maintain a B. In this particular MBA program, it was more of the case study method. And in one class, operations management, which was not my strong point, 50% of the grade was on participation or engagement in class. So I said, okay, I think I control that, and I'll step up when I have to. One day, the professor comes in with the Business Week magazine. He says, I have an article here in Business Week that's relevant to what we've been talking about. And I'm looking for a volunteer to read the article and next week give a 5-minute overview to the class. Anyone like to do it? Up went my hand. Stepped up. Easy. I can control that. I want to make sure I get at least a B in this class because it's not my strong point. So I did my thing. I read the article. Next week I gave a 5-minute overview. About 2 or 3 weeks passed. He came in again with another Business Week magazine. He said, there's another article in here also relevant to what we've been talking about. So I'm looking for a volunteer to read the article and give a 5-minute presentation when we convene next week. So this time I said, okay, I'm going to lay back. I'm going to give somebody else a chance. Nobody raised their hand. Nobody. These are serious students. Nobody raised their hand. And even he was surprised, the professor. He said, really? Anybody? You do know that 50% of your grade is participation? I'm looking around. No one raised their hand. I couldn't understand it. So I raised my hand again. And so I read the article. Next week I gave a 5-minute presentation. I got an A. And of course I had no business getting an A in because I stepped up when no one else will. Simple. Very simple. Another example, I was a senior executive with a former company. And we had sort of an agreement with another huge successful company in our same industry, but they were not competitors because they were situated in a different part of the globe. And in this agreement we had with them, we could get together and share knowledge, learn from each other. And I'm in the leadership development, talent management field. And also I was surrounded by HR executives. And so nobody bothered stepping up and taking advantage of this agreement. So I volunteered, I stepped up, I coordinated things. We had some great discussions. We learned from each other. And it was very, very simple. It's just simply stepping up when no one else will. If you're looking to begin begin demonstrating your leadership or reinforcing your leadership, you can control it very easily, regardless of your title, by simply stepping up. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.